Hey, Shadow Zet here. We've just been playing some wild PvP actually on Little Grey. I started the recording late, so I've got this. As we had a snowball fight. You can tell by the snow. And I'm cutting down trees with this arrow. Yeah, that's not really. Well, basically, it's me. 123 robot. And Wheelnut. And Potato Famine slash Heinznest. Heinznest. You might know, I don't know. Well, collecting wood. You might have seen the Yogcast do it. Pretty much we saw them do it and we figured we might as well have a go. And it really lasted long. It lasted like nearly an hour. One game, and I'm killing the pig. And I'm just commentating over it. So I'm just going to be sitting down in the same place for 50 minutes. No basic plan. Kill pigs. Get food. And I think, yep, 13 minutes until the walls go down. So, I believe I start making my pickaxe. Pick up those stuff. Use that experience. And start crafting the basic gear. As we only have 3 people in the map right now. Heinznacht comes like halfway through. It doesn't last long. So I'm just digging down. Or digging. Get some iron before the wall goes down. Realize there's like obsidian right that way. And there we go, I'm going down. And my first bit of iron, and wow, it's gotten really dark there. I play on a normally fairly high brightness. I made that skin. I'm proud of it. Not much I can really say right now. Now you see, if you dig dirt out with pork chops, they taste delicious. They really do. You should try it sometime. Like extra seasoning. And I've got some more iron. I normally can't be bothered to make a shovel. When I'm actually going like proper mining, I just normally just dig around it. Which is actually good because normally there's like some deposits around. There's a very good chance there's a deposit right next to it. And I broke my pick. And hop up back the dark tunnel and see, I missed a bit of iron there. I wouldn't have known that unless I broke my pick. Planning! Isn't that great? And coming up. I was just checking the time here. I'm sure I type faster than that. Oh yeah, I'm hosting this. I've recently bought a server. It's right now a ticket server. Open to join. I'll put the IP in like the description. I just figured I'd set my base up here. Originally I thought that noise was someone digging, but it was actually lava. Quite weird is I was actually literally 1 block away from it. Wheelnut's very excited there. I chose to dig in a very weird way here. And then I just dig in a straight line and then just screw over my plan. I was kind of surprised I hit bedrock. I didn't think I was that deep. I think the map is actually like 64 blocks deep. So I'm fairly certain there's no diamonds on this map. There could be. I never found any. As you can tell, this is 1.13 because you get experience from essentially anything. Which is very good because I can, like, fully enchant my whole armor. Just keep myself well fed. Don't want to start losing health. I'm sure I type faster than that. So that was just really weird that we did it at the same time. Yeah, and time would have been up in a little bit from now. I really want to know what Robot was doing. He sort of just disappears and then you don't see him until like the very end of the game. I wasn't even sure what place he was in. Territory. As it turns out, he's a ninja to hide in holes. That sounds like an innuendo. I would do something, but... well, I can't think of anything, actually. And that's the magma that's been making that noise. Instinctively, my senses tell me to dig around it. Turns out it's deeper than I thought. See? There we go, one block. To be perfectly honest, Eve, that wouldn't really do anything. If anyone went down that tunnel, they would know that I put that there. They're not just gonna go like, oh, stop digging here. Let's go out. What was that accent? As you can see, I'm setting up a very perilous path and nearly died there. And I believe I start setting up a trap. A very simple trap, but a trap. Just in case someone came down early, I guess. Make them stick to the wall. 2 block height so they can't jump. And what would probably be the best type of trap to do here? Pistons! And... oh yeah. I think that's the last time he talks. Till he kills me. I'm gonna delete that part. I kinda just gave away the ending there. Yeah, I'll just delete this entire part about that and leave it at that. Or maybe I just leave the last part on so people go like, what the hell was he saying? Probably people wouldn't care that much, actually. I think I'd probably just black out. Which isn't surprising since I've literally only had like 2 hours of sleep today. Damn dog. If you can hear that dog, that's not my dog. My dog's a bit more of a pansy. And I think that's a German Shepherd. Oh, the pansy. Only about 17 minutes through. Ah, yeah, see. Simple. But anyone who comes through will die. Don't know why I was checking that. Do I really type that slow? That was just me stating something. Basically, I think everyone at this point was still underground. So, most cats would go to waste. I'm just setting up a place so I can get that iron. That's in just for a base of operations. I don't stay here long. And there he is, Heinzneth. It's the one that throws me off. I think it's meant to be replacing an eye. We were meant to actually start this thing like 15 minutes earlier than we did. But no one... But it was only me and Wheelnut for a bit. Robot turned up a bit late. We're just filling him in. He just joins in anyway. We do another game after this, but I didn't record that and it went weird. I won it, but it went weird. Because Robot has some really weird connection issues. And he drowned. On land. I think he said that. And then... Heinzneth drowns. Early game. We all not thought this was meant he was dead. Heinzneth thought that was okay, so he just flew back over. So we continued the game like normal. And Wheelner didn't know he was there. And then he was pretty... And then... Heinzneth... You know what, I'm just gonna call him H. H? I still don't like saying that either. I call him One. One went and killed Wheelnut. Wheelnut didn't know he was still alive. So... Wheelnut left, but he flew... no, wait. One left. Wheelnut flew back over. One gave his stuff to Wheelnut. Wheelnut threw most of it away and fought me with a stick. That battle did not end well. Kind of hilarious. Didn't end well. Well, for him, obviously, I was the one with full armor. So he's just asking if he could join late. We let him. But he doesn't get properly set up in time. And I'm having trouble turning off caps locks. Turns out I was pressing tab that time. Sometimes do that. I also sometimes press C equals instead of backspace. Is it? Well, basically, I end up pressing everything to the left. So something like, I don't know. I get the idea. And I found the cabin, which Wheelnut was very excited about earlier. He was surprised that I made full iron armor, if I remember. He had like some iron and leather. I'm just making a little statement. Didn't know what to say. So that's 23 minutes ago. Well, basically, I start collecting all the iron I need. All of it. But get plenty of iron. And some coal. Coal. Anything about coal. Start off with loads of it, then as soon as I get into the later game, I end up running out of it and go into a panic. It hasn't happened so much in the Tekkit server. Mainly because the main reason furnaces I don't use. I use electric furnaces. Hooked up to solar panels. Fancy! Isn't that fancy? I'm running out of things to say quickly. I think we're only about halfway through. No, we're a bit under halfway through. Okay, I don't know what this is. Oh, what the? I'm not sure what I was trying to type there. I wasn't paying attention. I'm just repeating what I said. Everyone's dug in. Someone's going out and killing everyone. People set traps. We all know made an interesting trap. In fact, I kind of purposely stood in it. You can see what happens later on. I do it when he's dead. Yeah, he kinda got killed by someone. Not sure who. Made some boots. Don't know why I made the boots first. Alright. Yeah, I'm just... I guess a fret. I should put a little evil face there or something. Like say you're all royally screwed. Just send something up. Just for reasons. Really have no idea why I did that. I'm now thinking about the concept of baiting them onto the road of death and fire. Ooh, fire. I like doing that voice. I just had to fit that in somehow. Ooh, I do quite enjoy some fire. No, that's not quite right. So, Potato, you started. You're allowed to just fly over in creative. I'm gonna keep doing that. So if you don't like it, mute it. Made a face. It's kind of a welder's mask. Oh yeah, and I just make my sword and then I think I start heading out. I think I was just making sure he knows he couldn't go. Turn it off and hide. Hide. Yeah, I completely ignored that I got and wrong. Turn it off and hid. Or turn it off and hide. I guess and works better if that has to be wrong one. Oh yeah, bow. Duh. You know, just for those long distance encounters. It's quite an epic bit later on with some bows and running. Pretty much. Alright then. And I'm now heading out. Now it's time for some action scenes. Rob hasn't talked in ages. I still really want to know what he's doing. I just give it a cheaper chamber, but then I realised I only really need to give it one. But then I made a pretty good sword, but it's really for spiders and not for people. So it's actually kind of useless. Oh yeah, and I wanted a bit more experience for the rest of my armor. So I killed it. Pork. Pork. Oh, it's the meat of kings. Ham and bacon. Just make it a furnace up here so I'd have to go back down to cook the meat. Realize I don't have any. Why did I do that? I have coal. And I just go out here and make sure no one's nearby. Pick up that little bit of experience. I think I'm the only one out right now. I think one was setting up a farm. Well, I remember seeing a farm and I think everyone else was underground. Sheep snuck into my house. I was bored at this point, so I just did this. Then I was like, wait, I have 3 signs. I could just put one word in each of them. Big capital letters. This also made it easier to navigate. I remember doing that less retardedly. Okay, we got pork chops. And time to start enchanting my armor. Oh yeah, it's time for the first action sequence. Yay! Now I seem to be taking very cautious steps as I jungle through the bush. And I think yeah, I could just about see a wheel nut here, I think. So I'm just like... I think one of them eventually hits him. I think his render distance set to short so he can't properly see me. And then action sequence! Starts relying on arrows, so I do is 2. And then final blow. Ooh-yah! It really wasn't. He just kind of fell out of it. I'm just chucking away a bit of the junk. And then I see like we own a little fortification over there. Who's next? No, I wasn't quite right. That's wheel-nut. House. Wall. It's kind of a pointless wall. It's only 2 blocks high and Well, there's only 2 blocks high. Then I tried to shoot him. And then I'm like, I'm not gonna fall for that. Then I just check through his house a little bit, see what he's left. Left nothing really. Kill the sheep. And I decide, why the hell not? I regret the decision. Until it did half a heart. Half a heart. Just half a heart. Half a freaking heart. It made a big crater, but it only hurt me for half a heart. Half. No, I'm wearing my own. My stuff was enchanted as well. But seriously, I can't get over that. How that only did half a heart. It was nasty. Needs more boom, though. Seriously, 2 blocks high. I can just take like a bit of dirt, jump over. Done. A simple one of mine is to put... Yeah, I'll say in more detail. Basically, dig a little free deep hole, put TNT in the middle, and put gravel on top. Then put your button of choice. When they stand on that button, the gravel falls, and you stick in the pit, right next to the TNT. Isn't that a brilliant death machine by Tom? My real name's Tom, if you didn't know. And I was like, I saw one for a moment there. Remember, one is the person I can't say the name of. I have tried, it is really hard. And I'm not very linguistic. And then I just go a bit insane because I saw him and I'm like, the hell? And then like, dirt! I was like, how did I lose him? I don't actually know his exact location right now. I figured I'd just do something like super sneaky to try to be super quiet because I thought he was like digging dirt down there. Turns out he wasn't. At least not there. He was digging dirt. Somewhere. And then like, And then I'm like, I can hear him. But I can't. And then I just shoot the arrow. And then I just walk out. But yeah, I'll do this in the third person. And Gunendal, I don't know what he is, speaks to his prey, walks outside of the cave, and then sees a fresh dirt block. Something strange about it, though. And then he finds a cobweb. He's trapped. But Heinznath, one, sees him and begins to retreat. Gnendal readies his arrow, but he makes a block just in time. So Gnendal digs his way through, and one is in sight, and he is dead in one shot. Still can't believe I did that in one shot. He apparently entered with he entered with no food. He entered with no hunger, that's it. Then I just jump my way out of the pit. I'm like, yay! I've killed 2 out of 3. And there's still 10 minutes to this video. I think. Could be longer. I think it's probably longer. I can't find out with clicking on it, so I'll just say longer. See a little wee farm. And then so I that. And I try to talk to robots, but he doesn't talk back. And I think that's just plain rude. Really? Really, robot? Really? I think this was meant to be his pit, but there's practically nothing there. So basically I have no idea which of the 2 territories he's in. There's no way to be certain. And I can't be bothered to dig through all of it, so I just wait, pretty much. For 10 minutes. You took your enchantment table. I don't know why I specifically had to say that. I could have just said, you're not anywhere near your hole. It annoys me. Oh yeah, Wheelnut was recording as well, but he was using like a trial version of Bandicam. So only records 10 minutes at a time. He tried to get it on the second video. He recorded 20 minutes. He only remembered to start recording 2 times. And guess what? My footage is okay. You're watching it right now. And I think I start going a bit insane. Throw away the snowballs. Find an egg. Put the eggs in my hand. Find this pit, and I think, oh my god, I found robots. And I was like, yeah, let's go down. Turns out, I think it was Wheelnuts. In fact, I'm fairly certain it was. I just made the connection because he found it fairly early on. Almost like he knew exactly where it was. I didn't cheat. We got left a lot of coal, some iron. And then... Hey. Kind of thirsty. But really, Robot doesn't talk, and I have no idea what he's doing right now. All I know, he's underground. That's all I knew. He doesn't turn up until like the last 2 minutes, where we have our final duel. Which you may or may not know the conclusion to already. It depends. Seriously, he doesn't say anything. At all. Yeah, they found my sign. So I just go insane for these last few moments. I don't like waiting. Quite simple. What I was going to talk about. Well, since nothing much happens, I guess I could talk about whatever I want, really. Well, I've been thinking about hosting more PvP things on this server, but not sure where to get the maps. But I recently had an idea for one, so I figured I might try making it. Use some of the Tekkit stuff to make some of the Redstone Eater, I guess. And that way I don't have to downgrade the server. Saves me some work. It's just like a little thing like King of the Hill. Basically, just put a bunch of dispensers in like this little tube. So like gold drops in like the middle of the map. Then your team needs to pick up the gold and take it to their bank. And then I'll use some obsidian pipes to pipe into a chest. And whoever has the most gold bars at the end wins! Not sure what. They just win. I should probably see if I can find actually like a red team, blue team plugin or something like that. Just to make management easier. So I could just go like click, click, red. Well, actually just have like something like it also balances the teams. And so then that stops team killing. And I figured I also randomly drop in a diamond armor or something. That's something else. Is there such a plugin that can choose your start and loadout for people? That'd be helpful. I started digging to see if I could find him, but I give up quickly. I'm not very patient. Well, I am very patient. I'm sitting here for like an hour of my day, just commentating over a game I did for an hour of my day. So I'd say that's very patient. And my leg is twitching. Alright, I'm just checking. This is just when I get a bit like annoyed because he hasn't talked at all. Since... when was it? I'm trying to remember the last time he talked. One, introducing some strange ideas that will likely only kill me. Black sheep in a tree. Sugarcane. Basically, I have absolutely no idea where he is. I'm going insane. Yep, that's when I went insane. How much longer do we have? Not that long. I remember the battle started at night, so... And then I'm like, no, don't do that. I don't recommend it. I did all caps, or I deleted it all. Seriously, do I type that slow? I feel like I type faster. Then again, I guess it's like when you're spinning around. You always spin slower than you actually think you are. I have really run out of things to talk about now. I guess that's good. The video's nearly over and I don't want to put in a black screen of death. Black screen of death. That's a very friendly word, Tom. Actually, it's not really that threatening either, it's just... I don't. I really run out of things. So, like I said, going insane. And this is where I die. I figured the best way to try to knock him off the edge with my knockback sword. And failed. By the way, we made a little spectator thing. Seriously, I really want to know what I was doing all that time. And there goes that golem into the floor. I don't remember that. I just pretend to be a little bit pissed. I could have been very pissed for all I know. And then I just go like, he caught me off guard. I was going to say I was typing, but then I figured I'd sound a bit too bitchy then. And I would just figure I'd scroll for the command so I can go to creative. Couldn't find it. Well, the video ends about now, so see ya. Later. My amigo. Padre.